So there was this kid. You see, this creepy little fork next door. He had glasses and something wrong with his foot. I'm not quite sure. 7 maybe. Anyhow, every time his daddy went fishing, he'd bring this child back some frogs. They built this little fence around them, like they was pets or something. And every time me and Denisovich tried to go over and see him, he'd start screaming to his mother to come and get rid of us. Real snotty like. So we just got sick of him being such a goody-goody. And one night, me and Denisovich snuck over there and put all his dumb old frogs in his sack. You never heard such a fuss. Ribbit, ribbit. Slimy bastard. Frogs. Anyhow, we was planning to let them go all over the place. But when they started jumping and everything, we just figured that they was asking for it. So we threw them one at a time into the street. Some of them hit cars going by, but most just got squashed. Run over. It was great seeing how far we could throw them, over back of our backs and under our legs, and then splat! All over somebody's car window or something. The next day, we was waiting, and this little kid comes out and looks for stupid frogs. We don't see any, and he gets so crazy, crying and everything. And we tells him we see a big mess out in the street. And he looks and sees all them frogs and legs and bodies and shirts all over the everywhere. Oh man, it was so funny. We about killed ourselves laughing. Then his mother come out, and she wouldn't let him pick up all the pieces. So we had to stand there, watching his babies go smush right into the street. I was going to run out and get them a frog's head, but Denisovich started yelling at me. Daddy, get out of there before a car slips on the guts and crashes into you. I never had so much fun in one day of my whole life. So there was this kid, see this creepy little forker next door. He had glasses and something wrong with his foot. I don't know, 7 maybe. Anyhow, every time his daddy went fishing, he'd bring this kid back some frogs. Anyhow, every time me and June tried to go over and see him, he'd start screaming to his mother to come and get rid of us. Real snotty like. So we just got sick of him being such a goody-goody, and one night, me and June snuck over there and put all his dumb old frogs in this sack. You never heard such a fuss. Ribbit, ribbit. Slimy bastards. Frogs. Anyhow, we was planning to let them go all over the place, but we started jumping and all. We figured they was asking for it. So we threw them one at a time into the street. Some of them had cars going by, but most of them just got squashed. Run over. It was great seeing how far we could throw them over back of our backs, under our legs, and then splat all over somebody's car window or something. Next day, we was waiting, and this little kid comes out and looks for stupid frogs, and he don't see any, and he gets so crazy, crying and everything. And we go over and tell him that we see a huge mess out in the street. And he looks and sees all his frogs, legs, bodies, and shirt all over everywhere. Man, it was so funny. We about killed ourselves laughing. I was gonna run out and get him a frog's head, but June was yelling at me, Arlie, get over here before a frog slips in the guts and crashes into you. I never had so much fun in one day in my whole life. So there was this kid, see, scraped little forker next door. He got glasses, something wrong with his foot. I don't know, 7 maybe. Anyhow, every time his daddy went fishing, bring this kid back some frogs. They built this little fence around them like they was pets or something. Anyhow, every time me and June tried to go over and see him, he started screaming to his mother, come get rid of us. Snotty like. So we just got sick of him being such a goody-goody. And one night, we just snuck over there, put all the double frogs in the sack. Never heard such a fuss. Ribbit, ribbit. Slimy bastards. Frogs. Anyhow, we was planning to let them go all over the place. One started jumping and all. We figured they was asking for it. So we throwed them one at a time into the street. Some of them cars going by, most of them just got squashed, you know, runned over. It was great seeing how far we could throw them over back of our backs and under our legs and then splat all over somebody's car window or something. The next day we was waiting. This little kid comes out and looks for his stupid frogs and he don't see any. He gets so crazy crying and everything. Then we tells him, we see a huge mess out in the street. He looks, sees all his stumped frogs, legs, bodies, and shirt all over there everywhere. Oh man, it was so funny. We about killed ourselves laughing. And then his mother come out. She wouldn't let him go and pick up all the pieces. So he just had to stand there, watching his little babies go smush right into the street. I was gonna run out and get him a frog's head, but you yelled at me. Early, get over here before a frog slips on them and crashes into you. I never had so much fun one day in my whole life. So there was this kid, you see, this creepy little frog next door. He got glasses and something wrong with his foot. I don't know, 7 maybe. Anyhow, every time his daddy went fishing, he'd bring this kid back some frogs. They put this little fence around them like they was pets or something. Anyhow, every time me and June tried to go over and see them, he'd start screaming to his mother to come get rid of us. Real snotty like. So we just got sick of them being such a goody-goody, and one night we snuck over there, put those double frogs in this sack. You never heard such a fuss. So we throwed them one at a time into the street. Some of them hit cars going by, but most of them just got squashed. You know, run over. It's great seeing how far we could throw them over back of our backs and under our legs and then splatter all over somebody's car window or something. And the next day, we was waiting, and this little kid comes out with for stupid frogs. He don't see any, and he gets so crazy, crying and everything. And then we tells him we see a big mess in the street. And he looks and sees all his frogs, legs and bodies and shirt all over there everywhere. And then his mother come out and she wouldn't let him pick up all the pieces. So we just had to stand there, watch his little babies go into the street. It was so funny. We about killed ourselves laughing. I was gonna run out and get a frog's head. But June yelled at me, Donald, get over here before a frog slips in the guts and crashes into you. I never had so much fun in one day of my whole life. So there was this kid, you see, this creepy little fucker next door. Had glasses, something wrong with his foot. I don't know, 7 maybe. Anyhow, every time his daddy went fishing, he'd bring this kid back some frogs. They'd still fence around like they was pets or something. Anyhow, every time me and June tried to go over and see, he started screaming to his mother, come and get rid of us. Real snotty like. So we just got sick of being such a goody-goody, and one night, me and June snuck over there and put all the double frogs in the sack. You never heard such a fuss. Ribbit, ribbit, slimy bastard, frogs. We was planning to let them go all over the place, but when they started jumping it all, figured they was asking for it. So we threw them one at a time into the street. Some of them had cars going by, most of them just got squashed, you know, run over It was great seeing how far we could throw them off back of our backs and under our legs, and then splat! All over someone's car window or something. And the next day, he was waiting. And this little kid comes out and looks for his stupid frogs. He don't see any. He gets so crazy, crying and everything. And then his mother come out, and she wouldn't let him pick up all the pieces because outside, all his frogs were smushed into the street. Oh man, it was so funny. We about killed ourselves laughing. I was gonna run out and get him a frog's head, but June yelled at me, "Arlie, get over here before a frog slips some little guts and crashes into you." I never had so much fun in one day in my whole life.